Hey everyone, welcome back to another captivating dive into the mysteries of Oak Island. Today we're breaking down Season 12, Episode 4 of The Curse of Oak Island. This episode is a treasure trove of discoveries, cobblestones, wood fragments, ancient concrete, and tantalizing hints of the infamous flood tunnels. So grab your shovels because we're digging deep into the enigma. Oak Island, Nova Scotia, an island that has teased treasure hunters for over 2 centuries. Its money pit is a swirling cauldron of legends, rumors of riches, and heartbreak. This episode sets the stage for yet another chapter in the quest as the Lagina brothers and their team uncover intriguing clues that may bring them closer to solving the ultimate mystery. Let's start with a question: what if you were standing on top of a fortune buried beneath layers of ingenious traps and natural obstructions? That's what the team believes, and their determination to leave no stone or cobblestone unturned is inspiring. The team begins their excavation at Smith's Cove, where they suspect a man-made flood tunnel feeds seawater into the money pit, a diabolical booby trap designed to thwart treasure seekers. Here's where it gets fascinating. Rick and the crew unearth cobblestones buried over 30 feet beneath the surface. What's so special about these rocks, you ask? Well, they match historic descriptions of the flood tunnel structure. Picture cobblestones, each roughly the size of a human head, meticulously packed to direct water flow. The sight of these uniform stones sparks excitement. It's like following breadcrumbs left by whoever built this intricate system. One thing that stood out in this scene was the palpable anticipation. The team meticulously examined every bucket of material, hoping to connect these cobbles to the fabled tunnel. It's not just treasure hunting, it's forensic archaeology. As if cobblestones weren't enough, the crew also discovers wooden planks near the same area. Their uniform dimensions raise eyebrows. Could these be remnants of past treasure hunters, or perhaps they're older, maybe even part of the original construction designed to guard the treasure? Rick proposes a fascinating theory. The planks might have been salvaged and reused by the Restall family, who led a significant search effort in the 1960s. But there's an even more thrilling possibility: these could be artifacts left behind by the original architects of the money pit. When we think of Oak Island, it's easy to romanticize the treasure, but the real treasure might be in the craftsmanship and stories embedded in these ancient materials. Every wooden plank and cobblestone tells a story. What do you think? Are we piecing together the puzzle of a 300-year-old heist? Here comes the twist. Rick unearths what appears to be ancient concrete. Concrete on Oak Island? This isn't just any old construction material. It aligns with historical accounts of the Restall family pouring cement into shafts in a desperate attempt to block the flood tunnels. The find reignites a vital question: does this concrete confirm the presence of a flood tunnel system? And if so, could it be the key to locating the elusive treasure vault? It's a moment of cautious optimism. The team knows they're treading on the shoulders of those who came before, but they're determined to push the boundaries of the search with modern technology. Let's shift focus to the money pit, specifically the Golden Egg area. This tantalizingly named zone has been identified as a hotspot for potential treasure due to water samples showing high concentrations of precious metals. But treasure hunting is never straightforward. As the team drills boreholes, they're met with mixed results. Layers of silt, soft clay, and the occasional sign of water channels hint at something below, but definitive evidence remains elusive. Dr. Ian Spooner, the team's geoscientist, offers a sobering warning. Excessive drilling might disrupt the water samples, diluting the precious metal concentrations and making it harder to pinpoint their source. It's a delicate balancing act: press on and risk losing vital clues, or pause and regroup with new data. What would you do in their shoes? The suspense is palpable. The treasure feels so close, yet remains frustratingly out of reach. Why does any of this matter? Because Oak Island isn't just about buried gold. It's about unraveling a centuries-old mystery. Who built the money pit? Was it pirates, the Knights Templar, or someone else entirely? Every cobblestone, plank, and fragment of concrete adds another layer to the story, and let's not forget the human element. The Lagina brothers and their team are driven by more than just treasure, they're chasing a legacy there. Perseverance reminds us that the journey often matters more than the destination. What's next this episode? leaves us with many questions. Will the cobblestones lead to a confirmed flood tunnel? Could the wooden planks and concrete reveal the secrets of past treasure hunts? And how will the team adapt their drilling strategy in the Golden Egg? Oak Island has a way of keeping its secrets, but one thing is certain: the Lagina brothers won't stop until they unlock its mysteries. The flood tunnels themselves are a marvel of engineering. Think about it. Someone long before modern machinery existed managed to construct a system designed to protect the treasure with seawater. How did they do it? How did they manage to engineer something so elaborate? The discovery of uniform cobblestones in this episode reignites these questions. The rocks are a clue, but they also offer insight into the minds of the original builders, whoever they were. They thought of everything. One theory gaining traction is that the flood tunnels were not just defensive mechanisms but also decoys. If treasure hunters found one tunnel, it might lead them away from the real treasure. If this is true, then finding the cobblestone packed tunnel might be only the beginning of another layer of deception. The Lagina team's challenge isn't just finding the tunnels, it's understanding them. One of the most poignant moments in the episode comes with the discovery of concrete. While this might initially seem like just another clue, its ties to the Restal family make it significant. They Restals were among the most passionate searchers in Oak Island's history, dedicating years of their lives to uncovering its secrets. Tragically, their search ended in disaster, but their efforts laid the groundwork for future explorers. When Rick mentions the Restals, it's clear that their story resonates deeply with the current team. The concrete they poured was part of an ambitious plan to block the flood tunnels and gain control of the flooding system. Though their efforts didn't yield treasure, they proved that the flood tunnels are real and hinted at the complexity of the system. This discovery also serves as a reminder that Oak Island is as much about the people who've searched as it is about the treasure itself. The Restals' determination mirrors that of the Lagina brothers, and their legacy continues to inspire new generations of searchers. What sets the current Oak Island team apart from their predecessors is their access to cutting-edge technology, from ground-penetrating radar to advanced water testing. The tools at their disposal allow them to uncover clues that would have been impossible to find decades ago. Take, for example, the water sample testing in the Golden Egg area. By analyzing trace metals in groundwater, the team can identify hotspots that might indicate the presence of trace treasure. This method has already revealed high concentrations of gold and silver in specific areas, giving the team a clear target. However, technology is a double-edged sword, as Dr. Spooner pointed out in this episode. Drilling boreholes risks disrupting the very evidence they're trying to analyze. It's a delicate balance, using technology to advance the search without destroying the clues that might lead to the treasure. What often goes unnoticed in episodes like this is the emotional toll of the search for the Lagina brothers and their team. Each dig comes with hope, but also the risk of disappointment. When a core sample comes up empty, it's not just a setback, it's a blow to the morale of everyone involved. Yet the team's ability to keep pushing forward is what makes their journey so compelling. They've had more misses than hits, more questions than answers, but they remain undeterred. It's this resilience that viewers connect with, whether or not they find treasure. The Lagina brothers embody the idea that some quests are worth pursuing simply for the sake of the Journey the bigger mystery: who built it? And why? While much of the focus in this episode is on physical discoveries, cobblestones, wood, concrete, it's impossible to ignore the larger questions they represent. Who built the Oak Island flood tunnels, and why was it pirates hiding their loot, the Knights Templar protecting sacred artifacts, or could it be something even more extraordinary? Every discovery adds a layer to this mystery. The cobblestone suggests just careful planning and uniformity, hinting at a level of sophistication that would have required significant resources and expertise. The wooden planks and concrete raise questions about how many groups have attempted to retrieve the treasure over the years and how close they came. One theory worth considering is that the treasure might not be physical gold or jewels, but knowledge. Could the tunnels be protecting something intangible like ancient manuscripts or maps? If that's the case, the search is about far more than wealth. It's about uncovering a lost chapter of history. Looking ahead, what's next for the team? As the team wraps up this phase of the search, the focus shifts to what comes next. Will they continue exploring Smith's Cove, or will they redirect their efforts to the Golden Egg? And how will the results of the new water sample testing influence their strategy? One thing is certain: the discoveries in Episode 4 have provided tantalizing hints, but no definitive answers for the Lagina brothers. That's all the more reason to keep digging. They know the treasure is out there, it's just a matter of time before they find it. As viewers, we're left with the same mix of anticipation and suspense that has defined Oak Island's story for centuries. The answers might still be buried, but with every episode we're one step closer to uncovering them. So what do you think? Are the cobblestones part of the original flood tunnels? Is the Golden Egg the key to unlocking the mystery, or just another dead end? Share your theories in the comments and let's keep the conversation going. Oak Island isn't giving up its secrets easily, but one day those secrets will come to light. Stay tuned.